Alright, Shalom. Coming at you once again with another lesson. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kakadash, double honest to the apostles, a great millstone that taught me this truth. And blessings all ye sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. Alright, and I'm going to start out with this precept. And I'm gonna let the videos roll, because I just got a lot of videos to show. Alright, this is 2nd Ezra 9:1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measured out a time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the signs past, what I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand this is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right? So measure the times diligently. You know, all the end time signs, man, alright, are present and they're here. Unprecedented times, things that situations, scenarios that have never happened before, are happening in these times. All right, you can clearly see there's a change, a big change has been made, man. A big transition has been made. All right. So I wanted to focus on this verse 3. It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. All right. I want to get on a focus on the uproars of the people in the world. Okay, because it's at an all-time high, man. All right, I'll start with this one here.
This is happening live in one of the Chinese company. The youths are angry. They said enough is enough. They don't want to take this trash. So as you are watching now, you can see what is happening. Even the police, they don't know what to do again. Men are hungry. No food anywhere. You can see it by yourself. Even the Chinese, all of them have run inside. They destroyed the company, destroyed the material. You can see they are breaking the glasses. You can see what is happening now. Even the soldiers, the armies, rest of them. You can see what is happening.
Alright, and that's just brief what he said. Men are hungry. They're tired of this trash. What else he said? They're destroying the business, so on and so forth. You know, because there's been a recent tension between China and the Nigerians, and most of those Nigerians are Israelites, man. All right, majority of those are our people over there. All right, so Jacob's trouble is pretty much they're in the beginning stage of Jacob's trouble over there in Nigeria, man. All right, but you know, as you can see, the point is, man, the people are on edge, man. You know, all the poor is suffering, man. You know, how much more can these elites, man, or these other nations, man, take advantage of the poor before these people lose it, man? All right, and I'm gonna really show you another video, man, and I'm gonna get another precept to show you bro, this is real life, man. It's just that certain nations, I would say, can handle it better. All right, the scriptures say one people shall be stronger than the other. So Jacob is stronger than Esau. All right, you so-called Latinos, Negroes, Native Americans, you've been dealing with this hardship since you've been over here. But Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, which is the weaker, he can't handle what's taking place right now.
deal with a virus like this. But here's where I have a problem. So, you told us to shut down non-essential businesses. You told us to go home and quarantine. You told us we have to keep social distance and stay inside. But you told us you would help. So where is the fucking help? These checks are what they are. I mean, let's be serious. I'm not going to turn away $1,200 because, number one, if you're going to give it to me, I'm taking it. And number two, it's our fucking money, not yours. It's ours. We paid that in taxes for everything we do every fucking day. So, okay, look at the typical family. Mortgage payment, healthcare payment, car payments, electric, water, garbage, phone, blah, 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 blah. So maybe the $1,200 covers the mortgage. But what about all the other costs that we have each month? This $1,200 thing isn't doing shit for the normal working family. You want to help? Here's one idea. Tell the fucking banks and mortgage companies to stop all mortgage payments at this time. Just stop them. And don't give me that 3-month furlough bullshit. How does that even make sense? So someone who lost their job because you said to stay at home doesn't pay mortgage for 3 months, but in the 4th month they have to not only pay that month that's due, but also the 3 months they owed in full because it was furloughed? How the fuck does that help? You greedy cocksuckers. Someone was just unemployed and not earning money for 3 months. They weren't earning money. Hello? Now they just start back to work and all that money magically appears so they can pay the 3 months in a lump sum. How are they fucking paying that? Are you fucking idiots? Look, it almost makes sense that they can start paying the current mortgage due for the month when they go back to work. But they can't pay the prior 3 months. They had no income. So here's the idea. Just add the 3 fucking months of furlough to the back end of the loan. So if they had, let's say, 19 years and 6 months left in their mortgage, just add the 3 months. So now they have 19 years and 9 months. How fucking hard is that? You get your money, you shitbags. It's just delayed. The working stiff wins if you do that. It really helps. It actually helps. And what is up with these banks and lending assholes? I mean, come on. You literally make billions of dollars in profit quarterly. That's every 3 months. The last crash was 10 years ago. So you have 10 years of massive profits and you need a bailout after 2 weeks of a shutdown? How come we, the people, have to save for a rainy day, but you save nothing? Every fucking quarter that you made $3 billion in profit, not income, profit, and all that means you paid all your salaries and bills and everything you needed to pay to run a company for 3 fucking months. So every time you made $3 billion in a quarter, if you...
So this man is pissed, and I'm gonna let that play, man, cause shit, who all ain't going through that frustration, man. I'm not just saying, Esau, Edom feeling that frustration. Shit, I'm feeling it personally myself. We as a people, man. I'm talking about the elect, man. First and foremost, then the rest of Israel. But shit, we as a people feeling the same shit, man. But hey, we have some understanding about why this thing is being brought about, man. All right. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Well, if you look around the world right now, you don't have many people rejoicing, man. So clearly the righteous are not in authority, okay? The righteous are not in authority. So who's in authority? The so-called white man. All right, the so-called white man, chiefly the so-called white man, the so-called Jews, chiefly, all right, amongst the so-called white man. And then you got these other nations, man, all right, in league, okay? But chiefly the so-called white man, the so-called Jew, he's in authority, okay? So it says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And as you can see, man, I'm pretty sure everybody can relate to Esau's frustration here, man, all right? Esau, Edom, so-called white man, he's red. He's not white, he's red. All right? Everybody can relate to his frustration that he's having here, man. Okay? I actually get a relief from hearing it, because it's like all this shit, that he's saying you can relate to. But hey, it is what it is, man. Now you see how it feels, but because prior to this, this wasn't an issue. When so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans was eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich and Roman noodles every night, or some nights not even eating, all right, this wasn't an issue. Now, struggling to pay their bills, what they call as welfare recipients, the largest welfare recipients. Now look at you, man. All right, see how the tables turn. So this applied to us. Okay, now pursuant to Deuteronomy 30 verse 7, I believe, these curses are falling upon our enemies. It's Haggai 1:6. It said, if ye have sown much and bring in little, yea, ye eat Ye eat, but ye have not enough. All right. And hey, that's metaphorically speaking, and that's actually metaphorically speaking and literal. All right. You so much for bringing in little. All this work you doing, all just to make a couple $100 at the end of the week, and then this you bring in you and ye eat, but ye have not enough. Okay, meaning literally and metaphorically, you might purchase something to eat, but you're still hungry. So what you say to yourself? Well, let me chill out a little bit, wait a few minutes, let my body register that I just ate. Instead of eating till you actually full, you still hungry. So you say, well, my body will register that it got food in it, so it'll calm down eventually. You know that feeling, if you can relate to it, all right? And then the metaphor is that, you know, you never have what you need. You always need something. You're always running out of something. All right, you always need more. You never have enough, because why? Just the poor conditions that you're living in. Okay, it says ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink, and that metaphor, all right, applies the same type scenarios. All right, but that can also go into this knowledge, man. All right, here it is. You looking for answers. You looking for knowledge to be successful. You know, to stand up on your feet, and you drinking. You know, you drinking a drink that's out there, that wine, that philosophy of America. All right, but you still poor. You still in the same condition. They tell you to go to college, right? Get a degree. Then what? You end up in debt. Okay, but here it is. You drink that philosophy. They tell you to do this. They tell you to do that. Then you still end up at the bottom. You still end up poor, man. Okay, it says, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. All right, no comfort. You know, you got on clothes, but there's no comfort. There's no surety in the society, man. All right, no comfort. You got to wake up 5 in the morning to go to work every day. All right, barely making any damn money. There's no comfort in society. All right, no surety. Wondering how you gonna pay this bill and that bill, worrying. Okay, it says, and he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. All right. So all this money you making, you trying to save up do something, but as soon as you get paid, all your money go to bills. So it's literally like you got a bag full of holes. You think you're gonna save something and put something aside for yourself, but when it's all said and done, okay, you don't got no money left, because it all go to bills, man. And it's getting taxed. You know, they tax your check, and then they you get taxed on everything you purchase. What, you know, this is just oppressing society, and because the wicked is in rulership, man. If you don't understand the so-called white man is not the wicked, then hey, you lost, man. All right, you lost, because there ain't no way in hell, man. They own all this money. They can write a check and end world poverty. All right, end world hunger by signing one check. But they choose not to do it. You seen how they signed a $2 trillion stimulus. These people are worth, man, infinite amount of money, man. They own the world. All right. So if the government, U.S. government, can write a $2 trillion stimulus plan, a check or whatever, and give every American $1,200, then what makes you think that they can't give every American like damn near $80,000, $50,000? Because if you go on that site says a U.S. debt clock, each citizen owes $79,000, is in debt, $79,000, man. All right, so they can literally write that off, give every American $79,000, and get rid of everybody's debt, but they choose not to, man. So that's why you get this, and this is going, man, this gonna get bad, man.
I just put $1 billion in the bank. You'd have $40 billion in the bank after 10 years. That's not even including interest. But no, you greedy cocksuckers have to get bailed out again from our taxpayer money, and then you shut us by not giving us a real break on our mortgages, credit card bills, or car payments, or anything, and the government allows this. We get fucked. We bail you out, we get fucked. Rinse, lather, repeat. You dirt neck fucking piece of shit should have had more than enough money workers and give everyone a break in mortgage payments the way I said for the time being. And again, I'm not saying to wipe the slate clean. I'm saying to just add the missing mortgage payment to the back end of everyone's loans. Do it for everything. The car lease is now 3 months longer. The credit card payment is now 3 months longer. The mortgage payment is now 3 months longer. You want to help the American worker, you can eliminate all payments due until this is over. That way unemployment and stimulus checks would only be needed for food. That is what the American family needs now. That would help us. You greedy cocksuckers and you government lackeys who suck the balls of the big corporations and shit in the people.
Alright. So who can't relate to that, man? Everybody can relate to that shit, man. Alright, now here it is. Another one. I believe this in South America somewhere. I'll come back to that, brother.
Deal with a virus like this, but here's where I have a problem. So, you told us to shut down non-essential businesses. You told us to go home and quarantine. You told us...
So, the brother Malachi sent that out, I believe this week, or this weekend. So, real quick, let me get a precept on that, because this is real life, man. All right, this is real life. Okay, sedition amongst men. Right here. It's second Ezra's let's see, I'm gonna start at. Yep, I'm gonna start at second Ezra 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand." So that's going into the uproars of these people, man. Okay, verse 16 says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." And sedition is like an uprising, and that's what's happening, man. You know. And that's coming here to America. Okay, it's gonna be a global effect, and that's what's gonna usher in the mark of the beast. Okay, because why is that? They're gonna come up with a solution. Here's a solution. You're in debt. I know you're stressed out. I know you this. I know you that. But there's a solution. You know, probably promising them whatever amount of money, credit already on a chip. All right, but a lot of, man, things gonna get bad, man. Things are gonna get bad, man. Especially when these Edomites over here, in America begin to snap, because America's gonna be the worst. Because why? They got weapons, man. They got lots and lots of weapons. What they say is more guns than people. Okay, that's so it's gonna be deadly over here in America. You know, over there in Nigeria, whatnot. in South America. All right, they don't really got weapons like that, you know. So I'm pretty sure the cartel or whatever. But I mean, like citizens, you know, weapons are not easily accessible. You know, you know, here in America, you can just go right down to the gun shop and say, hey, I want to purchase a gun, and bam, you got a gun like that. All right, it says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Okay, you think these people regarding their kings and princes in them countries where the people uprising? But that's finna get ready to take place over here in America. That Edomite is snapping, man. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. That's talking about their from your mayor to your governor to your president. Okay, that's what that's talking about. Remember that these scriptures were written aforetime. All right, when these prophets received these prophecies, they used the terminology that was back in those times where they had kings and princes. Nowadays they just have presidents and so on and so forth, prime ministers or whatnot, ambassadors. Okay, so it says, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power, and that's exactly what happens. So they, whatever they want to do, whatever actions they want to fulfill or they want to act out, it's gonna be in their power. They're gonna be able to do whatever they want to do, man. It's gonna be like a real purge. Right? It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Martial law. Because that's what's going to have to come in here to clean this mess up. All right? They're going to cut off certain major cities that they want to save, that they want to keep order in. Probably like the inner parts of the city, or, you know, whatever, you know, good parts of the city that they don't want broken down. You know, they're going to cut those parts off and preserve those parts and protect those parts. But outside of those safe zones, oh man, it's gonna be a doggy dog world out there, man. Okay, so the city's being cut off. Then after that, what it says, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Because real life gonna kick in. All right, real men. All right, we're gonna see who are real men in those days. And only men that's gonna be standing is men of the Lord that has his knowledge, that's calling on the name Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's it. Other than that, all these other men, they're gonna be afraid and crying. All right, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So what you think gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen, man? When the police is not there they're not capable of handling thousands upon thousands of people with guns and rifles and rioting, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. You call the police, you're gonna get a dial tone. All right, because the police gonna stop showing up. So that's, you know, that's pretty much the avenue we're headed in. All right, civil unrest. You know, things are about to pop off, man. The prophecies, the Lord has opened the floodgate of prophecies, man. Prophecies are just slowly rolling and taking off. So that, Lord, when you were edified. Until next time, shalom.